Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another League of Legends. So actually we're going to do something a little bit, I guess you could say, in terms of a throwback. Because if you guys were here, I don't think many of you were here for the beginning. Okay, wait, give me a second. Yeah, I think I want to still invade. Yeah, I want to make use of the Blitzcrank pull. Yep. Onwards, my friends. So I'm going to quickly go over the teams while I can. Jungle Blitzcrank, mid Viger, top Nar, ADC Graves, and support Nautilus. On their team they have top Nasus, mid Zed, support Nasus, ADC Jinx, and jungle Zac. But I meant like a little bit in terms of throwback, because if you guys who didn't see our second video ever, we actually ended up being a support. We were thinking we were going to be support, and so we chose Blitzcrank. And then like last minute we were told that we were actually jungle, and it was so confusing. I was like really like flipping out and everything. I'm like because I don't remember exactly. They heard your cry, not Graves, come back, and then like Riot, they heard your cry. So it's funny, so it's like Nautilus cries of utter desperation for his friend, whatever. Blank Riot. Okay, he's not happy with Riot. I guess he disconnected from something he gets with the servers. So I'm gonna pull it over here. Okay, so it doesn't seem like he's even coming. What? I didn't see the minion there. Sadly. That was bad on my part. But we should be able to get without a hitch the red. We have... It's on 3. So good, we take it. No, wait, let's leave this with him. We'll leave him to clean it up himself. Good job, TY. So he's going to come to his red, expecting to get it, but he won't even be able to. Mwahaha. So I'm actually going to go for my own blue, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for blue, and then try to get my smite back up for my Gromp. But the problem is now I don't really have any real ability to get much out of my jungle because I have my grab now instead of any real capable abilities. So we're probably going to actually have to use our smite on this if we're not good enough. Get out of the bush! Yeah, we'll probably have to use our smite on this. Sadly. Because maybe if we were level 2, we'd be able to use something else, but we don't have much else on our side, so the Gromp is probably not going to be something we can take out, but let's hope, guys. Okay, I got my I was thinking about getting my W, but I decided that it might be better to get my E, so for the knockup. Because paired with my stun, it's probably going to be something pretty well off. But I might not be able to fight the Gromp. I'm like terrified of the Gromp right now. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to back. I'm not going to risk it. Last time I risked it a little bit too much and it ended pretty poorly for me. I can't even get the next jungler item. So I'm probably just not going to... Probably going to wait for my health to get back up. Buy a few potions, but not much else. Because that's probably what I'm going to have to wait for. So it might have been somewhat of a bad idea to invade, but I think it was overall a decent idea because it's going to put the Zac behind without his red. He's not going to be able to... Well, he has very good ganks at level 3, but they're not like going to be super incredibly powerful without his red buff. So the thing is, what really good about the Gromp is, because now that I have the red buff still, it's going to last for a little while more. It'll help me clear this most definitely. And I now have the Gromp buff, so he's just taking a lot of damage over time. And with the health pot, I can go ahead and... By the time I go and get my own red, I'll have... I don't think I'll have my smite back up, sadly. But I might be able to have it before I get him. But I'm going to go for the minions first. I'm hoping... Yeah, I just need like 100 experience. So maybe killing the minions first will give me what I need. So I wish maybe I got W now. I was hoping it was the right choice not to get the W. Yeah, I should probably be able to get level 3 off of the minions. So yeah, getting my W will be very helpful in this. Pop a potion. If I do get this, it'll be just barely. Okay, come on. I should be able to get up my smite. Yeah, and my passive's definitely going to help. So that's pretty dang good. Okay. So I don't think I need my smite actually anymore. And I'm going to go for the Krugs. Because in all honesty, if I can get the Krugs and the gift of heavy hands, it's just going to actually be so much more helpful. Because every 5 auto attacks will stun the jungle monsters. So that will help me with my clearing. Come on. So yeah, he doesn't have the best clear early on, but his ganks are also not that strong early on. But when I get my when I get my Q, I don't know why I keep getting slowed. Oh yeah, I forgot the new patch and everything. Now I can get my next jungle item, but if you guys don't know, when overdrive ends now, you are slowed by 30% for 1.5 seconds. I forgot about that completely. Now I believe it scales, it doesn't start at its highest speed, but it also slows at the end, so I guess it just seemed a little bit bland before, or something, I don't know. But now, okay, bot needs a gank in return for this Zack's gank, so let's see. Zack has 18 CS and he's level 4, which is not that great for me, but Jinx, if I can get Jinx with a hook, it should be very good. Wards, just question mark that, because I want to make sure that there are no wards on my way to gank. This not is, I don't know what he means by that, but let's see if there's any wards here just in case. I don't know, they probably do see us. So let's run in like a complete and utter awesome fella. And get a, oh yeah, and there's the slow. So I'm going to get a ward down for my team so they don't get ganked again by the Zack. And it seems like, well, I'm pretty even terms as it is. And as it is now, I'm probably not going to be able to fight too effectively. I still have my red buff for a little teeny bit, so hopefully I can make use of it in this camp. Mana problems are going to be a little consistent here, but smite this for the ability to see wards. And this is a little bit weird considering it's been a while since I've done Jungle Blitzcrank, because the first time it was an accident and it was almost like, you know, it's part of my humble beginnings. I might as well try it. Let's see. He has his, oh, there's a ward, I believe it said. Yeah. Nope, the ward is probably in this bush then, so hopefully I can get to it in time. No, I don't know where the ward is to be exact anymore. But I didn't think I was going to get a real good gank off on him. Considering Viger, if you look, he's not only a little bit lower health, but he also is struggling in terms of mana. Viger. Blue. Okay, good. He knows that he gets the blue buff. But we have to be careful. Pay attention to the whoever it is. Yep. Okay, so he tried to mess with us and he failed. So I'm gonna just say back off. No. Why is he going in? Wow, he got him. But I'm surprised that this thing is following us this far. Let's get it for the Viger. Viger. Remember, you've got to be manly man. So let's see if we just tank it a bit longer, and I think he's got it from there. So good job again, because apparently I didn't really expect him to get the Zed, but apparently Zed got killed, so that's pretty nice on for our Viger. And we gotta witness it. So one thing I know about jungling that I've been watching from someone such as Stonewall, he says you gotta find an anchor, someone who you know can carry the game for you, I guess you might say. So let's see, who do I think I can carry a game for me? I think Viger should be able to. He's very strong, but looking at their team late game, let's see. The AP people on their team are Nautilus and Zack. And if you think about it in terms, they might not end up being the most helpful. Like, let's see, but they also have a lot of CC, so I want to get tenacity as well. But Vigo's not going to be the most useful against them, I guess you might say. Mostly because there's going to be some of these struggles with his ultimate scaling off AP, and the fact that the two people on the team with AP are also very tank-like. So they're not going to be the best people to focus on giving. They're not going to be the strongest laning opponents for Vigo. Like, his ult's going to do less on them than it usually would. Okay, so I don't know why my team isn't helping. So that's good, but I should be careful of the Jinx. And it's pretty nice that they can get him, and Vigo's here now, so that's all good. I don't have my any way to enter this fight now. I kind of was thinking about grabbing someone, but that might not be the best option now, considering I'm going to get slowed any time now. And, okay, so this is actually turning out pretty well for us. I'm glad I was around. And there's not much I can do. I'm going to put a ward down for our team, so they don't end up getting, like, taken out from the behind from the Zed or something. In fact, even now, this might be a little... Okay, actually, he went top. But good thing Nar didn't die, though he's very low, and they might end up getting top lane, which is never a really good thing. So let's see, 35. So it's going to be a while till I can get that. So I'm going to get some health pots and 2 wards, because I've said before, wards are going to be what win us the game. Zed and Narcissus wasted ults. Okay. So we used a lot of ults down bot, and it seems like they wasted a lot of ults up top. So in my opinion, Vigo should be able to do a pretty good job here, but against both of them, it might be a little dangerous. So I'm going to move into assist him. And the thing is, he's behind them now, so if you can keep them here, my slow is going to come in too late, too much. Hopefully we can still like make something happen there with the stun. Oh, wow. Wow, I messed that up pretty bad. I was thinking he might try to dodge into it, but sadly he didn't. Okay, so Jinx's ult just kind of like pegs us in the back of the head. Though they all backed off, so we're going to try to get this turret, especially since they end up getting the top lane turret. And sadly, we're going to need someone to tank that for us. Unless I can pull in the Nasus, but I'm just gonna like remain here for longer. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to move because I already clicked it. It wasn't gonna be too much help, but I'm gonna move on to, let's say, blue buff is up in a minute, so I don't think we have too much to worry about there. I'm gonna go continue getting my jungle, but I think I'm doing a much better job this time. I'm probably not all that much of an impact, but I feel like I'm probably doing more for our team than before. Yeah, and I'm definitely becoming a bit stronger than I was in that other game, because I was pretty dang weak. I couldn't do much of anything. And I'll get a ward down there, and I'll make sure there's no ward here, because I don't want Nasus to suddenly just turn on me for some reason. And Nasus is definitely getting pretty strong, but because he's a higher level, he got to kill. And I don't know how many stacks he has. That's something you got to constantly kind of check, because depending on how many stacks he has is pretty much incoherent for how much strength. And something you want to get with Blitzcrank is something that gives you both mana and tank stats. So let's see if I can get mana and health. What all good there? Oh, Catalyst to Protector. If I go and get that next, it will be an amazing item on me, because the more mana I have, the more my mana barrier will give me when I fall behind 20% of health. So it's actually like really a strong ability. So he should be able to fight him just fine, unless he pops out his ultimate, which he might. Okay, so he's dead, and it seems like right now the lane that needs my help the most will be bot lane. So they have 3 kills, and it's all on different people. Well, We have two, two, two. So we have a decent spread of kills. Okay, so he got out somehow. Sadly. We should be careful. Jinx, if she does pop one of us, will really pop one of us. And if Viago comes from behind, okay. I was hoping perhaps he'd come a bit soon, but it seems like he did hesitate to an extent. Which makes sense, because you never really want to be too eager to go into something. Oh wow, I got that with my ult. So I don't think anything can kill me right now. So that's good, and hopefully this kill will give me a little bit of a little push in my step. So the mana, and I'll wait for the health. So this is a pretty good buy for me. I probably only was going to get one before, but now that I got the kill, I'll be able to get them both. But Jinx, that's her second death, and she probably wasn't worth a bunch of gold because she doesn't have any kills. So let's see. Nasus has 90 farm, so let's check how many stacks he has. 156 at 60 minutes. That's pretty good for him, and pretty bad for us, to be exact. So I'm gonna try to give a bigger presence in top lane and shut him down. So hopefully we can shut him down, get him at least pop his ult. Okay, hopefully we do get the stun off on him. And Gnar got the kill, so that's also very well. And cooldown by 1, and this just increases the cooldown of this. And our Power Fist is a much more, I guess, spammable source of damage. And the knock-up is just as well as the pull, at least if we have to fight from a long range. So maybe I'll get this. I don't think Vigo would mind too much, because he's not a big red buff person, and the health would be good for me, especially if we're going to engage. I hope nobody's here. Okay, so not much going down there. I'm just taking a lot of damage. Pointless amounts of damage. But hopefully we can get the Jinx from the behind. And I don't want to be in this bush, because that's probably where she'll guess I'll be. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Even worse. So I'm going to flash away. I mean, if she does chase me, I feel like, to an extent, I should be able to fight her. She didn't pop my mana berry yet, so that's like my secret ace in the hole. And I don't know why Zach is going after Oh wow, he's here. I don't want to get close to him. Okay, and now my mana berry has been popped and completely destroyed. But now Jinx can't really ult me and get me dead, and wow. This turned out really bad for us, and I probably should have just been content with what I had. Ah, dang it. If he was just in turret range for a bit longer. Okay, I want to brave this out and almost like do something, but I know if I make one mistake, it's at the end for me. Okay, so they managed to come back a bit. The biggest threats, like I said, are probably going to be Zed and Nasus, which is why, even though we got this for the, in terms of the fact that we just needed some more defense, what we're going to need to build is mostly this game is armor instead of magic resist like this has. Okay. Come on, kill the Zach, so Zach, that's good. And there goes the Zed. If he maybe Vigo turned around a bit sooner, I don't think Zed would have been able to react well enough in time. So I don't know why he was getting a little bit too close, I guess you might say. So I'm gonna go for our red buff now. And there's the slow. At the beginning, like, I was a little confused, like, why am I getting slowed so often? Graves. Red. Let's give it to Graves. Graves. You want the red? Graves. Graves, I'm not gonna tank this all day. I guess whoever wants it can really take it. Even Na would make a very good use out of it, in my opinion. Let me get the minions, bro. Okay, so 20 seconds until that, so we don't want to allow them to get dragon, and we don't want to be pushed off of it, but we don't want to start taking it too early. So let's see if we can't just scope out the area, make sure there's no wards. Yep, and that's... We don't want to pull the Nasus. And I don't want to die to this guy. Dang it. Yeah, this is a really bad fight for us. Like I said, we probably shouldn't have fought that, but hopefully they don't take us out. Viger's dead. So I want to survive. I don't think they should have... They might have a ward here, but hopefully... Let's see. If they don't ward on this side of the field, perhaps I can steal it with a well-timed grab. No. So sadly, that was a big fail on my part. They split us apart. We need to... yeah. We should have taken some out beforehand. That is 100% true, but I didn't think we were in any real position to take them out beforehand, so we're definitely suffering a bit. But in all, I think if we do choose the right team fights, we should definitely be able to win. We're not far behind in kills, but by turrets, yeah, we're pretty far behind, especially in mid lane. So Zed is someone who's really strong, and he's 4-1, so if we can kill him, we'll get shutdown gold, which will be very helpful in my opinion. And I would say be careful. We don't know where he may be leading us into. I don't know if we should try to cheese the Zac. He's probably a little too healthy to really take out. And I'm going to say focusing on things like turrets would probably be a bit better. Yep. And we take that out. And now he's asking for help, so we want to be there to back him up. Because, of course, that was most likely somewhat of a bait. And, okay, we can't take him out. But perhaps the Nautilus. Or we could take that for somehow. We got that. Okay. Let's be a little bit careful and reasonable here. If we do fight the Jinx over the wall, we should be able to do a good job of it. And somehow Zac is still alive. So we got to be somewhat of a wedge between our two teams, and going behind like this, because they're going to force her off. And we don't do a huge amount of damage because we're going to be more of a tank. And apparently we don't have 20% health yet because our mana barrier is still up. So that's pretty good. We don't want to have that pop too soon, because that will be like the secret survival thing, and the more mana we have, the more it will give us. So that's why we got to build some decent amount of mana. So let's start moving into the Cinderhulk tree. Because now that we have this, like, it'd probably be better to, yeah. It'll be way better to get the Rod of Ages first, because like I've said in my other videos, it goes off of time, and the more, like, longer you have it, the better it becomes. So if we wait a little bit to get it, to get this and go straight for that, it'll get easier much faster, because the health and everything will just pile up much faster. So I'm going to say we probably shouldn't really go ahead and fight this. I'll take out a bunch of these minions, because getting more farm will of course be good. And I was assuming for a second that he might be in there. Okay, and... oh, wait, I thought I smited. Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't see the purple pulses for the... so there's definitely a ward in there. So I want to get there soon, and... yep. We can go ahead and take out this ward. Any vision they have is better gone than whatever. So my main target in this should be... okay. Okay, no, I was thinking, trying to predict where she'd come from, but she might be coming from behind, or my pull didn't reach long enough, because I was assuming she'd start walking up towards her team. Oh wow. Dang it. There was too many slows, and sadly this is going to be a little bit harder, but I feel we need to group a bit better as a team, but if we do, it'll be so much easier. And I don't know why he's going back in, probably for the kill, but it might have been better to just kind of try his best to escape, but that might have been possible because Mega Gnar is not as fast or as agile as the little Gnar is. So hopefully we can actually stop them from taking down this turret. And yeah, we'll guess we will. There was a good engage on their part. We had to focus Zed, yeah, but most of us were dead before Zed was close to being taken down. And I need to pop a few potions because I don't want to back all the way up now. So I'm just going to chug a bit, I guess you might say. And let's see. They're all in that bush. No, wait, why is he here? So, yeah. Now, at this point, I definitely have to go back. But, if we can hold off long enough, because this will become only much better and better and better. Every minute, the max of 10 stacks, which will be 20 times this, plus 200 health, plus 200 mana, and plus 20 ability power. It's going to be a lot worth it to get it all the way up to its full 10 stacks. And that's why it's better to get it earlier. Then the next time I want to get a Cinder Hulk, it'll help me farm a bit better, because if I can farm better, I'm definitely going to get a lot of gold. And Cinder Hulk has the Sunfire Capes aura, so it's going to be very helpful. And it seems like, even though we are still a bit behind, we can still get kills off if we're not maybe too ham about it. Because right now it seems like we're definitely going to get our team has to be careful, I guess you might want to say. Because they're not being too careful. And like, this wave would be so much easier to take out if I had the Sunfire aura. And I'm doing this all for farm, I guess you might say. So time to back. And I don't know, that minion's pretty dang low. Don't know why it got so low before coming to pretty much close to me. And let's see. In terms of Cinder Hulk, we can get more health. That's about it. So the more health we have, the more mana we have. That's going to be a lot easier for us to handle. So let's see if I can't just go in and take out these minions. Yep, I don't have enough power to take them all out at once, sadly. And I don't want to waste my... Oh, they got the dragon, so I probably can use my ignite, my smite on this for the extra gold. And I say that, but I miss out on the chance to use it. So I'd say they should be careful. They protected the turret, but don't chase. And that's exactly why you don't chase, guys, because they'll come in and wreck your face. But okay, I hope it looks like they're gonna be fully on engaging. But the only Nautilus should be just back off. Okay, we might be able to win this if we do it smart, I guess. Okay, good. That's actually, in my opinion, that was very strong engage, and the fact that Nautilus is tanked it for so long was just really good on his part. So we went ahead, take him down. Even the fact that the Nautilus got it was pretty good, just because I don't really care right now. We did take out Zed and whoever at like the cost of no one on our team. So, oh wow. So yeah, he's definitely doing something. It's probably most likely a bait of some sort. I'm gonna stay here just in case. Oh yeah, I see exactly what he's doing. The Zac was pushing. If he does come close enough, yeah, I'm gonna stay around to protect the turret. Pump him up. He did some damage to me. He was probably gonna try to go in, get out. And they got Zac, but now we have to kind of defend. So this is kind of the battle for us to... This is the battle for us to win. I think that's how the saying goes. If it's not, I apologize, but... I believe that is how it goes. And with this, now we'll have the Sunfire aura. And that will be so much more advantageous situation for us. Because now we'll be able to deal much more damage than we were previously. And the fact that we did get a dragon is also very good. But I'm going to say, Nautilus is one of the people we shouldn't really chase for, I guess you might say. He has a blue, so can I get? Yeah, might be willing to let us have it. Okay, yeah. I didn't think I'd be able to get that, and that was completely my fault, if you guys want me to be honest. Because I smited a little bit too early, and while I knew if I smited then, I probably wasn't going to get it, but some part of me was just like hoping that I'd still be able to get it, I guess. So, after all, I get a lot of health regen from the Cinderhawk. I forget I don't know which passive thing is making me get the health back. Upon leveling up, did I just level? No. Okay. I gained 10 health and mana while in combat with monsters, so yeah, that's probably it. And I want to run away now. Hopefully I'll be able to help my team. The Vigo had to back off, and it seems we've gotten the Zed. And Nautilus is pretty strong, so hopefully we can help him. Oh, wow. Dodging it, but base, defend. Yeah, we have to defend the base. That's more important to defend our base than the outer turret, so Nasus may get it, but we should probably stick to defending the inhibitors. But I'd say ideally we could get both, and it seems like Nar is actually giving people a run for their money and taking their base. But I'd say that's probably why they backed off, so good job, Nar, like I've said before, tons of times before. What's that noise, guy? Oh, did I zoom in? Am I zoomed in? Oh, wow. Was my character model always this fat? I feel like something's different. I feel like something is greatly different, but I'm not sure, so I can't really say 100%. And yep, I was right. I was going towards this here because, of course, Nasus is going to be pushing, and I'm going to grab a minion to show my dominance. And I'm not afraid of this too much because I can definitely take them all out with my ultimate. Let me just scare you off. Come on. Yeah, I'm just going to do whatever I can. Okay, good. That's pretty good. So I'm just going ahead and disrupting him, because if he does back, he can't really do much. If he backs, he can go ahead and help defend his base, which does need defending if Graves and my team keeps pushing, so it's almost like I'm going to keep him here. But it seems like most of my team came to me. Okay, maybe flashing was a little unnecessary, but I'm going to run away now. And he's probably going to continuously chase me, because, yep, I'm a kill that he can get. And hopefully now our team can take him out. And as you guys see, he is pretty strong, even though it was probably more worth for him to die than me, so that's pretty good. And let's see if we can get a mana and armor now, because there's quite a few items that are really good for getting mana and armor. So let's see. Frozen Heart will probably be the best. It'll give the passive attack speed reduction, which is something that really is beneficial to people like Jinx and Zed. Though they're somewhat more like a caster than anything, so it's not gonna be the most effective, but it's still gonna be pretty nice. And I think that electricity from our ultimate is what's making that crackling noise. And we're definitely pulling ahead. Oh wow, we lost a turret, sadly. And the enemy team is coming in from behind. They got Zed, so okay, Nasus, everyone's here, so I want to help. I need to be there to help. Hopefully I can defend the Gnar. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we just have to kind of back off ourselves, and that's pretty good disengage from me. We protected Gnar and whatever. Focus, Nasus, and then drag. Okay, yeah. Ah, dang, I can't really come in and take drag from this distance. Okay, so now hopefully we can take drag. I'm gonna say we should probably not fight this and focus on getting the dragon. Okay, it's good that he's gonna be tanking it for some while. So let's see, 760. Let's see if we can't get this off really well. Okay, we did that pretty nice. Got it off almost perfectly. I would not say we should go after Nautilus. Nautilus. It's most likely some kind of... Oh. Okay, I don't think they're going for Baron. Yep. I don't think they were going for Baron, but I don't know if that's what they want to do now. Which might be a little, unadvisable at the very least. But I'm going to make sure that they can't see us if we do decide to do it. And we need some sort of vision. Ward around. So I'm dead pretty fast, and that's pretty bad on my part, because I'm not super fed, and Graves is nowhere to be found, so I'm going to say you should probably back off. So yeah, they're backing. We have to make sure they're backing. Because, oh wow. Yeah. Okay, so it seems like Zach did back, and he probably, I'm not going to say that. Okay, we took out Zed, so that's pretty good. So the fact that they backed, we know that they're not going for Baron, so that's pretty good. Because that's something we would have to try to make sure it didn't happen, and we're still very much in this game. Maybe they do have, to an extent, more turrets than we do. Especially since that now it's actually changed. We were a little far behind in turrets, and they were catching up fairly well in kills, but I say we're working together quite nicely in our team fights now. And we all know to focus Zed, although he's not always the first one to die. And I grabbed Jinx there because she needs to kind of die. And okay, so Viger's on the way, so I'll let him have it. If you get... Where's Viger? Okay, I'm gonna... You can have all leash. So I'm not going to use Smite or anything on the abilities, because I want him to get here on time, and I'm afraid if I'm too long... Come on... Okay, he can have it. I'm going to stay away. I don't want to accidentally take it with my passive. So I'm just going to grab the Gromp. TY very much. So he's very strong in our team, and I don't want to take ward that. I don't want to smite this either now, because it seems like our team. Okay, nope. We shouldn't get this now. We have to defend our base. So I'm going to keep my smite up for if we have to do anything about it. And wow, no went in pretty bravely. He did die, but he did a pretty decent job. So I have to flash out, sadly. And we need Viger to definitely help us. Stop worrying about Baron, which is the good. Yeah, Nyar is right. Nyar is always right. So I want to try to hook Zed. That's my life goal. I need to predict his movements. Okay, I'm gonna probably die, and Zed isn't gonna die, even though I ulted him and I grabbed him, guys. We're a little lackluster in our focus, sadly, but hopefully, you know, we can do this right. The fact that Nautilus can survive for so long is very crucial in this fact, because now we have this whole. Okay, we had time for everyone to get back into the fight who was low. So good job. Zach is dead. This is very good for us. So now they have our inhibitor. It's going to be a little hard. We should definitely push. Push. Don't Baron. You can end. What? We're gonna push to end this now. I'm sorry about the... Oh, no. I don't know what it is that's making that erratic noise. So they should push. Okay, Viger's going bot. I was gonna go bot, but sure, why not? Blitz, help mid. He got he got a lot really messed up with that. Hello. So I don't know why he thinks I can help mid any better than he can. I don't know why he's going top lane. I guess top turret is actually about to die, so now it's they who are in the corner. Though we should still be somewhat careful. So Zed is near dead, so I'm going to say we should probably back off. Though I might just die here. Yeah, I was hoping that they would go past that bush, thinking I continued, and you see, I got clipped by the ultimate, but I think that she threw it in to get me, so I might have been safe. Okay, I feel Graves can turn on the G. No, he should have done it sooner, in my honest opinion. Phone. Not yet. We need to. I was dead. No matter what. Yeah, guys, if you saw, like, Zach W'd onto me, I was pulled off. But to be completely honest, there was not much that I can do. I didn't have any real escape from that. Though I almost made it out with my own, I believe, my almost ingenious plan. So it seems like they're moving off towards the dragon, which the third dragon is much more powerful than the second one. But hopefully we could still do something here. I don't think they have the third one yet. So if we can win this fight, it would probably be really good for us. I hate this new slow after effect. So let's see. Viger should probably get out and try to survive. Okay, so we're doing pretty well on this. And now I'd say, be careful about the Zed. Okay, I don't know. Gnar could probably get him. I keep saying Gnar. I don't know why. I'm gonna go fight this. See if I can't take these guys out. Oh wow. I'm gonna try to tank these minions for now, I guess you might say. Zed did not die, sadly, but we did a pretty good job. We got Dragon. I probably should have been leading the charge for that. I want to kill these minions. But sadly, I don't have the ability to tank and deal damage at the same time. So hopefully, once I get this will be a very helpful item. So let's see, armor and health. So we don't need to double up on the Sunfire Cape, so Randuin's Omen's probably the item for us to get next. And if we can defend top lane, that will be all for the better. So we're back on the defense. This is a really close game, and I think we've done a much better job than on our last time playing Blitzcrank in the jungle, though I have to say we're still not doing an amazing job per se. And yeah, they're right, we should definitely make sure that they're not barrening up, and they probably know that we're coming, so if they are doing it, they might peel off of it, I guess you might say, but it seems like they're not doing it. So that is all in all very well, for all the better for us. And I don't know what to do now. Oh, are we barrening now? Let's see. This should be all fine. Let's make sure there are no wards back here. And I smited it properly, guys. And now we can back really fast. That's something I really love about what they did with this. Okay, so it's probably better for us to back than to fight that. Sadly, we won't be able to help Gnar or Nautilus, but hopefully they're both tanky enough that I feel like, all in all, they should be able to wait for us, I guess. And they're able to take people out on the way, so that's really good on our part. This is going to be the team fight that decides it all, in my opinion. Okay, so he's dead. And I was hoping to smite that, because you can smite his globlets, and I wanted to actually get some more than just one kill. So let's go push. Let's see. Only Zed is alive. And I don't know what that means, to be honest, because if Zed is still alive, where is he? I'm afraid that maybe he AFK'd or something, and that would make this victory a little bit less sweet. Okay, no, he's still here. That's good. So I'm just going to stay here and almost like ward him off. Completely missed that, but I still baited out his E. So I probably should have not done that in the first place. Probably could have baited out his E without killing myself, or baiting out my own spells. Okay. Yeah, I'm really bad at the skill shots at the point because I'm like really nervous. And I'm probably in the most danger of dying right now, so I'll be careful. No, never mind. That might just be the... Okay, he could probably one-shot any of us at this moment. I was hoping that I got that. I want this. Come over here, Zach. Okay, guys, this was a hard-won victory. And he's just going around doing his thing, so GG, well played. I'd say on both sides of the team, we did very well, and this is something that I noticed in the beginning, but I haven't mentioned yet, but we both had a very good defensive line, I guess you could say. Nasus, Nautilus, and Zach on their team were very tanky, and our Nautilus, and Nara very tanky. I was somewhat tanky, but I still wasn't anywhere near comparable to Nara. Nautilus, sadly, on our team. I was hoping by the end of this game, since I was going to be able to deal some damage, like Nara, and be pretty tanky, but that didn't work out. So, kind of what you got to do is always kind of hold on. Like, we didn't give up. We made very good plays. We decided who to focus. We early on decided that we needed to get rid of the Zed and the Jinx if we wanted to do anything big, such as Baron. Nara's made some very good plays, especially when he said before we did Baron we should try to get Zed or anyone on their team. So listen to your teammates, even if they might be wrong. Try to correct them without being too critical, and try to work at most you gotta work as a team. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.